Let's look at the Incarnation. From a Lutheran perspective, Thomas Turns' non-assumptus principle, Christ in the Incarnation must assume every aspect of human nature, fallen human. What is not assumed is not healed. Christ is a collective person. If Christ's incarnation is necessary for the healing of the entire human essence, there must be a such thing as a unified human essence. In other words, this objective union requires a realist ontology rather than a nominalist one. So coming from Dr. Jordan Cooper's book, Salvation as Participation, he talks about in the Lutheran tradition, the assumption of the human nature by the Logos makes Christ a collective person in whom all are united. This rends Christ from the first Adam in the scope of their collective impacts upon humanity. He has a section on the Finnish Lutheran scholar, Tuomo Mannerheim, if I'm saying that right, and he says, when the Logos assumed a human nature, he united himself to the entirety of the race of sinners. This is what it means for Christ to be the second Adam. Now, Luther in his Galatians commentary presents Christ to his people in more than just a purely federal or representative role. Through the assumption of a human nature by the Logos, the Son shares in humanity, and humanity partakes of the divine life. His union with the human race is not only one of federal headship, but also of participation. The Incarnation is particularly tied to the healing of the human nature according to, and he looks back to the early church, such as Irenaeus, Athanasius, the Cappadocian Fathers, and into the Lutheran reformers such as Chemnitz and Gerhard. It is in this context that we can speak of theosis. God became man so that man could become deified or glorified. Christification, as Cooper has another book on. This is founded upon the objective union between God and man initiated at the Incarnation.